Oh, God. Oh, just... Look, oh, no, I'll settle it down. Where are you going on your holidays this year?
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest Jeremy Clarkson moments.
Oh, dear.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're going to be looking at the funniest moments from Jeremy Clarkson's long career that has given his fans plenty of hilarious moments to enjoy. Number 10, The Blundering Soldier, The Grand Tour.
Get out there, show us how it's done, we will follow.
I don't want to.
Soldiers are highly trained, skillful individuals. They're able to carry out the most dangerous missions behind enemy lines, risking their lives on a daily basis. Sounds like something Jeremy Clarkson would be able to do, right? Well, wrong.
Oh, shit. I'm very scared.
Wait, that's not the attitude. Go on, then.
I like it.
Go down the road.
I want to do it.
Charged by his Grand Tour producers with escorting a VIP to safety, Jeremy embarks upon an SAS military training exercise with hilarious consequences. He must be the first soldier in the world to dangle out of a helicopter with his trousers wrapped around his legs. Credit to where it's due though, Clarkson would probably make a brilliant getaway driver, until he gets blown up.
Mind the vines. Oh.
Number 9, The Rookie Sheep Farmer, Clarkson's Farm.
I'm going to get kicked. Oh, it's got me in the testes.
Another of Clarkson's funniest moments comes from one of his most recent endeavors. During the first season of Clarkson's Farm, Jeremy decides to try his hand at becoming a sheep farmer. He soon realizes that this is more difficult than it sounds, as his sheep's temperamental nature bring him nothing but disaster and trouble.
Next time he comes close, right, I say we take him down. Right, ready? Off.
Things get so bad that Clarkson starts to believe his sheep know he's a rookie and are purposefully trying to see him fail at every turn. The inner monologue Clarkson develops for his sheep provides viewers with hilarious comedy as this rivalry plays out throughout Series 1.
Can't wait to eat Jeremy Clarkson.
Get all the fat on him, he'll be delicious.
I heard that.
When Series 2 of Clarkson's Farm does come out, don't be surprised to see more sheepish attitude from Jeremy towards his woolly-coated friends. Number 8, everybody meet Tesco, Top Gear.
Bad news. What? I haven't been able to get any diesel.
Jeremy Clarkson and Top Gear had to abandon their motor vehicles whilst filming a series special in Burma.
No, you half-wit.
Needing fuel for his lorry in a neighbouring village, Jeremy decides to get himself, James May, and Richard Hammond horses.
Hello, horse. I shall call you Tesco.
The only problem is none of them can really ride a horse. Jeremy's horse, which he aptly named Tesco given the company's public controversy with horse meat at the time, causes him nothing but trouble as it tries to get frisky with James May's horse. It later causes damage to Clarkson's private area as he dismounts from the saddle to aid Richard Hammond, whose horse had thrown him.
I've just dismounted my reversing horse and actually genuinely have hurt my testes.
Another one of Clarkson's brilliant ideas. Number 7, Animal Bones, The Grand Tour.
Can't see it, my hay fever's really bad.
No, you can't see it because you're trying to look at it through a cow's butthole.
Jeremy Clarkson throughout his career has always had goofy ideas, none more so than his attempts to build an eco-friendly car in Season 1 of the Grand Tour. The 3 Grand Tour presenters are tasked with creating cars that are more conducive to the environment. Richard builds a car that's basically a forest, James a mud car, then a brick car, and Jeremy,
Are you staring at the world through a cow's ring?
well, let's say he must have a strong stomach, because his car was made completely out of animal bones and skin. Richard and James are utterly baffled by Clarkson's creation, whereas he believes his genius has struck again.
Oh, that's dogs and foxes and things, isn't it? Dogs have come and eaten your car.
They haven't eaten it, they've destroyed it.
Number 6, Nowhere to Go, Top Gear.
I'm giving it all it's got!
Jeremy Clarkson and hovervans are a combination that shouldn't exist, okay?
I think I've got the hang of it now.
Brilliant. Well, let's go refuel.
What?
During one of his last seasons as a host of Top Gear, Clarkson is tasked with driving the homemade hovervan he helped build alongside Richard Hammond and James May down the River Avon. This is a recipe for disaster from the beginning. For starters, he abandons his driving duties in a lock and then returns to soak Richard Hammond thoroughly as he tries to board the hovervan again. Then Jeremy thinks he can take on nature by first driving down a weir and then trying to drive up it again. Despite all the speed and power, the hovervan's engine packs in completely, all thanks to Jeremy.
We are going down! My God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
It was hilarious to watch though. Number 5, surefire winner, Clarkson's Farm.
What steps have you taken to upskill? There is no such word as upskill.
Jeremy believes that his first year as a farmer has been so successful that he's ready to apply for the BFA's Farmer of the Year award.
Well, the Durham wheat I ordered from Italy is stuck at the docks in Calais because of Brexit.
So he sets about filling in his application, which enables him to recollect all his reasons why he's the obvious choice for this award. This includes him buying a tractor that's too big, Charlie, Lisa and Caleb all shouting at him whenever he makes a mistake, and losing control of his sheep. There's also a hilarious Brexit joke in there for good measure. This is Clarkson at his sarcastic, overconfident best that provides us with a montage of laugh-out-loud moments.
And now I must rehearse my awards speech. Proud, humbled, honoured, touched. Not in a bad way.
Number 4, a wonderfully wacky motorhome, Top Gear. Jeremy, James and Richard are tasked with creating their own motorhomes. Whilst Richard and James's creations are questionable, Jeremy's is downright outlandish, mainly because it's 3 floors and built into the back of his car.
It's made no difference! Make it stop!
Watching it sway in the wind as the trio drive to Cornwall and seeing James May and Richard Hammond in fits of hysterics because of it makes this one of Jeremy's funniest and most ingenious moments.
It actually had diarrhea is what's happened here.
Because it sways in the wind, Richard and James decide to try and park it on the edge of a cliff, only for them to lose control of it and cause Jeremy's home to fall to its motoring demise.
In weather like this, among scenery like that, holidaying in England, even in a motorhome, does make sense. Is that all right?
Still, at least Jeremy seemed to be enjoying his ice cream. Number 3, a rant to end all rants, the Grand Tour.
There we are, Weatherspoons with runways and miles of tape to make your life worse.
Jeremy's career has seen him travel to all corners of the globe. Naturally, that means he has to pass through a lot of airports. Along the way, he's picked up on 1 or 2 things that he doesn't like. To be more clear, that's 1 or 2 dozen things.
And then, of course, is your bag going to be selected for a special search? Of course it is. Oh, yes, there you go. You've been through an X-ray machine.
As he departs with Richard Hammond, he rants from the check-in to the departure gate, venting his frustration about the need to be there hours before the scheduled flight, endless security checks, the shop selling things that nobody needs, the unnecessarily long walk to the departure gate, and the fact there's never a gate 1.
Now it's time for the really big one, the distance to the gate.
This never ends.
Of course it doesn't end. Look at that, look at that.
To watch Jeremy publicly rant about these things as people set off on their holiday is a comedic moment to behold.
Look, you will admit that that was a long walk, yes? I don't care what the...
Number 2, a historic P45, Top Gear.
Nothing wrong.
For this pick, we've gone with one of Jeremy's greatest inventions, the P45 car. It's small, slow, and impractical, which means that Jeremy thinks it's absolutely brilliant. He tests it out on the roads and gets the fright of his life driving it on the A3.
never been frightened of a Citroen Picasso before when it just was.
Watching Jeremy drive this car around Surrey, trying to swerve potholes, holding up traffic, and using his ingenious windscreen wipers is him at his ridiculous best. He takes the car to London, where he decides to present it to the business entrepreneurs on Dragon's Den.
You started off apologising why your arms were wet and then didn't explain why.
Because they've got water on them.
To watch Jeremy's pitch and see it dismantled one by one makes this a surefire comedic hit that we'll enjoy for a long, long time. Number 1, Clarkson, the Peugeot Plonker, Top Gear.
You can do that from a switch on the driver's door. But if you want to get it back up again, you can't.
This is Jeremy Clarkson at his funniest. He and James May take a look at the history of Peugeot and wonder why they suddenly went from making brilliant cars to absolutely terrible ones. This leads Jeremy to believe that whoever buys a modern-day Peugeot car is a fool.
We found the journey very stressful, thanks to badly placed road signs and busy junctions. Maniac.
So he and James decide to spend the day acting like modern Peugeot drivers in terrible Peugeot cars.
Obviously, there's a fair bit of choking you have to go through, but look at the result.
Their journey is a bundle of laughs and sees Jeremy ranting about the local council, working out how to open and close his windows, losing his car in a field, and facing all Peugeot drivers' biggest nightmare, a double mini roundabout.
Maniac.
Even now, this stands as one of his all-time funniest moments. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.